welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a tutorial featuring the new chocolate bar palette by Too Faced. So the actual palette looks like this, and this is the box. I picked this one up yesterday, and I know I'm a little late on the bandwagon, but I don't know, I just stumbled across it when I was doing some makeup shopping yesterday, and I was like, give me that right now, I want to eat it. Similarly to the original palette, it smells like chocolate. Like, oh, I'm gonna make a hot chocolate after this because that's what I feel like now. This is what the actual eyeshadows look like. It's a really good range actually. There's some really nice cool tone and warm tone blending colors. There's some shimmers, there's mattes. There's also a couple of pops of color, like this teal color here. It's really, really pretty. I might do a tutorial with that sometime. A bit of purple, and what I really love is this matte black. Not enough palettes come with a matte black, and you just need it to create any smoky eyes. So I've created a smoky eye with this one here today because my last tutorial featuring the original chocolate palette was, you know, a little bit more low-key and a little more natural, I suppose you could say. But I'll show you a comparison to the original palette, and then we'll jump straight into the tutorial. So this is the original. Oh god, it's messy. This is the original palette here, and then this is the new palette. Oh, that probably works a little better, does it? I mean, they're quite similar. This one's probably got darker and more warmer toned browns than this one. But, you know, if you're a fan of the original, you're going to love the new one. It's very, very easy to work with. The colours blend out beautifully. They're not talky or powdery or anything like that. They're very, very nice. So this one retails in Australia for... Oh my god, how much did I pay for it? So it retails in Australia for $68. No, $65. What's wrong with my brain today? In comparison to the States, like Sephora and that, you can pick it up for $49. We all know makeup's expensive here in Australia, and it also only just released in Australia. So you guys, I think, have had it for maybe about a month or 2 months. So it's available here in Mecca stores. So that's Mecca Maxima stores only, and you can also buy it on Mecca.com. So I'm going to stop blubbering on, and we're going to jump into the tutorial now. So if you want to see how to get this smoky, blackish kind of eye, then keep on watching. So first up, I'm priming with the Smashbox. This is the Photo Finish Lid Primer. Been fairly obsessed with this one lately because it does prevent eyeshadows from creasing, but it also adds a little bit of colour to the lid and just gets rid of any of those nasty dark shadows. Now going in with the glorious Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. Whoa, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? Absolutely adore this one. It does have quite a different range of shades in comparison to the original. Gorgeous all the same and smells delightful. So first up, I'm going in with Coconut Cream, and this is just basically a matte pale sort of bone shade, and I'm just basically using that to set the eye base so that you know, it's not sticky for blending on top of. Then going in with Peanut Butter, which is a gorgeous warm tone matte brown, and I'm slowly building this one up through the socket. Now the key to a smoky eye is to really consistently spend a lot of time blending, building the colours up rather than just going in with a really heavy brush. And when you do this, you will find that it will all blend much more seamlessly than it would without it. And to make this a little easier, I'm using some sticky tape on the angle of my eye there to create a nice sharp edge for us to blend against. Now I'm going in with Frosting from the palette, which is this beautiful satin shimmery taupey brown colour, and I'm working that one all over the lid, and then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and sort of buff out the edge of that one. Once again, really focus on your blending and do spend the time to blend these shadows out. Okay, time to start darkening. I'm taking Licorice from the palette, which is a gorgeous matte black. I really love that they have included a matte black in this palette because not many palettes include it, and it's such a bummer when you're traveling and you just don't have that matte black in that palette that you've taken with you, so that's really fantastic. So once again, when you are working with blacks and you're working with smoky eyes, start with only a tiny amount of product on the brush and gradually increase the intensity. So dip in a little, blend out, dip in a little, blend out, dip in a little, and so on and so forth. And I'm working that one through the outer V halfway across the lid, and I'm also taking it a little bit up over that transition shade that we applied earlier. Now I'm taking a liquid eyeliner. This is one by Curtis Collection. It's a felt tip eyeliner. Feel free to use whatever eyeliner you want. The great thing about placing tape on the eyes, you can actually use it as a stencil to create a really nice tight line on your eyeliner. So for those of you that aren't amazing at liquid eyeliner, and trust me, I'm not either, practice makes perfect, this will make it so much easier. Now we don't want that line to be too 100% sharp, so I'm just using that same blending brush with no additional product to sort of smoke it out, and then you can remove the tape. So you do want to spend a bit of time on the lower lash line as well. So I'm taking peanut butter and I'm taking that through. Oh my god, that sounds so funny. I'm putting peanut butter up my eyes. On a pencil brush, running that through the lash line, and then I'm going with licorice on a smaller flat angled brush, working that as close to the lashes as possible, and then I'm taking a pencil brush with a little bit more of licorice and I'm sort of smoking that out. Do once again spend heaps of time blending these out. You want all of the harsh lines gone and just basically a really nice smoky look. And then finally, to finish, I'm taking Butter Pecan, which is this gorgeous shimmery champagne kind of colour, and on a small brush I'm using that to highlight the brow bone and also the inner tear duct of my eye. I pretty much do this with every eyeshadow look because it really brightens and lifts it. And then finally, to mix things up a bit, I've used a purple kohl pencil through the waterline. You can use whatever colour you want, or you can just go with black to really smoke it out. Now for a couple of coats of mascara. This is the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash. Love this one for the lower lashes because it's got such a nice little small brush, and it just really extends and lengthens those lower lashes, and it doesn't smudge. And anything that doesn't smudge is definitely a winner in my book. Also going to go in with a set of false lashes. These are the meme style from Luxe Lashes. Oh my goodness, they are so wispy and fluffy and amazing. Absolutely adore these. Once again, I will link them in the description bar below. And that's it for the eyes. So moving on to the skin now, I'm using my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I did actually just have to pick up a new one of these. I ran out. Oh, it was so sad, but it's worth it. It's a gorgeous concealer, but if you're not really wanting to spend $50 on a concealer, and trust me girl, I do not blame you, $50 is $50, you can try the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's a very, very close dupe to this one. And I'm just blending this one out with a dampened sponge. Then to set all that makeup in place, I'm using the Nars Crystal Translucent Setting Powder. Do I love this? Do I think you need it? I think I need to experiment with it more because, you know, everybody raves about it and I don't know, I haven't fallen in love with it. Then to bronze and contour my face, I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. Absolutely love this one for contouring because it's got a nice ashy undertone, so it does look like natural shadows on the face, and it also blends out super easily. So yeah, really good one if you don't have it. I'm using the Zoeva 109 brush, which is a gorgeous brush for contouring, similar to the Nars Ita brush or Ita brush, however you want to say it, but it's a lot softer and probably a little bit less harsh on the skin. So if you missed out on that one, you can pick this one up. Then I'm delving into my Benefit Rockatuer blush. Oh, I love this thing. I haven't used it in so long and I spotted it in my drawer and I was like, yes, you are mine. It's kind of like a rose gold, very pretty, and smells amazing. And then finally, to finish the look, I'm taking this Too Faced Melted Lipstick in, are you ready for it? I don't even want to say it, it's so awkward. Melted Chihuahua. Why would you call a lipstick after a melted dog? Like, why? Somebody explain this to me. Beautiful colour though, beautiful formula. I'm obsessed with these things. So here is the completed makeup look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. And yeah, head over to my Instagram if you want to see close-up pictures of the look. I hope you're having an amazing day. I need to go and eat. My hands are like shaking like crazy. I love you all so much and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!